You ever dated someone who seemed to view themselves as some sort of character in a doomed love story and they suck you into this narrative? Almost like you two are living out like this real life twisted version of the Notebook or something. If so, this video is for you. My name is Jessica Payne, and I'm a licensed therapist specializing in recovery from subtle psychological abuse, especially with individuals who are high in dark triad or vulnerable dark triad traits, and I'm a certified narcissistic abuse treatment clinician. Now, these individuals are not necessarily abusive per se, but they do create the same type of addictive process in the brain where they use a ton of intermittent reinforcement. These people tend to be very, very good at creating like this strong feeling of intensity, but they are very bad at actual intimacy. These people typically have fearful avoidant attachment styles, which is painful for both parties in the relationship and typically can lead to a lot of breaking up and getting back together. So when they have you, they seem to be getting bored and growing distant, maybe starting a lot of fights. When you have broken up with them and you've been apart for a while, they're reaching out, reminiscing, romanticizing the good times and the toxic times. These people cannot handle actually being broken up with. They have to always be in the driver's seat of the relationship. They have to keep you wanting more because they do not believe that they are actually deserving of love. So they tend to self sabotage and they ruin it themselves so that they feel like they are in control. These people will micro attune to you and they seem to see you in a way and talk to you in a way that no one else ever has before. They actually do have this kind of like hyper cognitive empathy or something like that, where they are able to figure out, really exactly who you need them to be and just kind of like instinctually be that. Everything with them comes down to this kind of like tragic identity preservation. So they can't ever just accept that the relationship was wrong or that it was toxic or that they did, something that contributed to it. It's always this kind of like narrative where the two of you were meant to be, but not in this lifetime. You'll find each other later on, blah, 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 blah. But they don't ever actually learn anything. They just do the same thing over and over again with all of their partners, and a lot of times they're cycling through the same partners over and over again if you will let them.